Hey, we're here today at Body Mountain. I'm here with Reedland. I'm Jeff Gladden, Dr. Gladden, and we're going to introduce you to a piece of equipment called Vasper. Vasper is actually a system. It consists of, in this case, it's actually applied to a new step. You've probably seen a new step before, but Vasper itself is actually a system that involves cooling. There's 42-degree water that's going to run through the chest, the leg cuffs, the arm cuffs. The feet are cooled to 42 degrees, and he's sitting on a pad that will have cold water running through it as well. In addition, he's going to be on a protocol, a 21-minute protocol that's going to involve interval training, and the cuffs are going to inflate to compress his muscles, and we can adjust the pressure. But as you're starting, you might have a compression of, say, 40 or 50 millimeters of mercury. Like, imagine somebody blowing up a blood pressure cuff on your arm and they get to about 50 millimeters of mercury. It's enough to feel the pressure, not enough to hurt you, so to speak. And in your legs, we can go up from 60 to 70 to 80 to even as high as 90 in some situations. But the point is that you're working your body against this extra resistance of compression, and you're cooling your body so that you're not really perspiring in the same way that you would ordinarily. Now, the beauty of that is that you're not shunting all that blood, all that cardiac output up to your skin, and consequently you're shunting more blood into the muscle. So you're getting a more concentrated workout, and because you're working against the compression, you're increasing the amount of acidity in the muscle, and it's pretty dramatic. You can feel that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So when you're doing the workout, ordinarily if you're doing interval training, you have to push pretty hard to get that burn in your muscle. With this, you're going to get the burn even during the warm-up. And the burn is going to last for 20 minutes or so. Now, the burn is not...
I mean, it's not excruciating by any
No,
means.
it's not excruciating by any means, but you do feel it. It is perceptible.
Right.
And the net effect of that is that you're basically training your body, if you will. The net effect of that is that you're training your body to actually deal with that acidity, to learn to buffer it, the way you breathe, the way your muscles react to it, and you're increasing mitochondrial function in a hostile environment. So you're increasing mitochondrial density and your ability to use oxygen. So it's a fascinating technology. It's a great way to turbocharge your workouts. So, Reedland, how do you use Vasper? I know it's not the only thing that you do, it's not the only thing that I do, but how have you integrated it?
Well, for one thing, I've had years of bodybuilding and really heavy lifting, and I had to really take a break from all that heavy lifting, and this has really kept my legs in shape, and they actually look better than they did when I was doing all the weight training that I was doing. And I love it because I tell people it's like essentially like doing a leg press back and forth. You feel it up high in the glute when you're pressing, and then I love it too because it really is like biohacking. It's turbo, like 1 unit of effort, 2 units of return with the compression, the cooling, and then the high intensity intervals. So there's no brain capacity involved. I hop in here and then I look and it tells me when I need to push really hard and really fast and when I need to cool it down, and I just do that for 21 minutes. You're getting like an hour's worth of workout.
Yeah, at least an hour's worth. So, and I think you were telling me that, the end of the day, you're tired. It's like, man, I can't go through a full workout, but I can give 21 minutes. And if I just jump on this, boom, I've had my workout.
Just get it done, and sometimes like I'll even, I don't know if you recommend this, I'll do 2 back to back, and it's like you are good. That's your workout for the day. Right?
Yeah, you can totally do that. You can do 2 sessions back to back. Some people have done 2 or even 3 in a day.
Yeah.
The way I use it is I'll jump on it if I'm short on time in the morning, because I work out in the morning. I'll jump on it, knock it out, and I feel like, okay, I've done something great for today. Mm-hmm. The other way I'll use it is I'll use it for recovery. If I've done a heavy day or a big day the day before, I'll come in and do more of a recovery protocol to actually heal up and be ready to go the following day. So this actually accelerates healing at the same time as it can build muscle. So we've used it with a number of athletes that have used it for recovery, triathletes and things like that. And then on better days or different days, we'll use it to actually build muscle and build strength. So it can go both ways. So let's show you a little bit about what the protocols look like. And there's basically this Android tablet here on the front, which is really kind of the brains of the situation. And essentially what you do when you get on the machine is you pick a level of resistance that you want to work at. So Riedland is working at athletic performance, which is difficult to get up to, but certainly very doable. And inside there, what you see is there's a menu essentially of different protocols that consist of a warm-up, and then these are 7 30-minute sprints, and you can go through and customize these as well. There are other ones that have longer intervals of sprint. There are minute intervals. There's one here called Monster. You can see that basically has higher intensity intervals, longer duration intervals, and this becomes very demanding. And depending on how much pressure you have in those cuffs, you can take any of these protocols and make them quite challenging to do. So you've got a number of variables to play with. You can play with the intensity and duration of the sprints, and you can play with the compression in the cuffs. And that becomes really, really dynamic and very, very helpful when you're trying to either recover or you're trying to actually build strength.
Right.
We found it to be an incredible complement to a full program, weight training, fast muscle twitch fiber training, endurance training. It doesn't matter what you're doing, swimming, you will get stronger and faster doing this, and you don't beat yourself up. One of the things I like about this, and you can speak to this, you don't get sore from doing this.
You really don't. No.
Yeah.
It really is like, like you've said, biohacking in a sense.
Right.
Right.
Right. Because you will be burning, your legs will be burning. And if you did a big leg workout, it's like, oh, I can hardly walk out of the building, right? But with this, it's like 20 minutes later, you get this endorphin rush, you feel good. There's a little bit of what we call the Vasper high effect that occurs because of the endorphins. You get a growth hormone release, testosterone levels go up. People actually get stronger and recover faster and feel good, and they're not sore the next day. So it's a beautiful exercise for that.
Yeah.
All right, that's an introduction to Vasper. We're going to do some more videos and give you a lot more insight in terms of how to start, how to progress, what to look for, how to position yourself, how to go up stepwise through the protocols, how to customize things, etc.